Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Ketolifestyle and Low Carb Cooking with Melissa. I'm Melissa. Thanks for joining. So today I want to show you how I make my quick and easy, budget-friendly stuffed chicken. So the first thing I did was turn my oven on to 350 degrees because you want it to warm while you're preparing your chicken breast. Over here on my baking pan, I had already thawed out my chicken breast. I have 6 chicken breasts. I buy it in a bulk pack from my local Sam's Club. And now I'm getting ready to prepare the filling. So the first thing that you want to do is grab 2 blocks of softened cream cheese. Now you can lay the cream cheese out on your countertop and have it soften, or if you just don't have time or you just got home and you want to throw this together and in the oven, you can soften the 2 blocks of cream cheese in the microwave for 30-second intervals. Just watch it, just get it enough to where it's soft, and you can stir it. The second thing that you want to do is get a bag of broccoli. I just got a bag of, let's see, this is a 12-ounce bag. And that's all you really need for this recipe, and it should go for 6 chicken breasts. So I normally chop my broccoli into small pieces. Now these are in small pieces, but when you're going to stuff your chicken, you want them a little bit smaller. So I'm going to do it a quick way, and I just got a mini food processor, just my KitchenAid mini food processor. You don't want to emulsify it. You don't want to make it really, really fine. You just want to pulse it and get it kind of shredded up a little bit. So let's get started doing that. So make sure when you're using your food processor, you have it on the chop mode and not the puree mode. And you just want to tap it like this and just get it into small pieces. That's all you're looking for. Okay, so after you're done pulsing your broccoli, more like chopping it is what you're looking for. You just want to give it a couple presses, and then you just mix it into your cream cheese. I'm going to transfer it to a larger bowl because you want to add some seasonings and you want to add some more cheese. Okay, so you just want it in a larger mixing bowl. It just makes it better to mix. So what you're doing is mixing the softened cream cheese with your broccoli. And so it should look something like this. And then you can add whatever seasonings you want in here. You can add salt and pepper to taste. You can add garlic and onion powder. So I already added my salt and pepper in here. Just sprinkle it in or however much you want. And I'm going to add some garlic powder in the mix. And no really any measurements. I just eyeball mine. And now I'm going to add some onion powder. And then you're just going to give it a good stir. So the last thing that you want to add into your filling for your chicken is some mild cheddar cheese. Now you can just add mild cheddar cheese. You just sprinkle it into however much you want. Like I said, a couple handfuls, maybe about 2 cups worth in here, and just mix it in. And you want to save some cheese for the topping as well. And you don't put that on until the last minute. I'm making a cheese mess. So once again, just about 2 cups worth. You just want to give it a good stir and mix it in until it's well incorporated. Okay, so once your filling is already mixed, have clean hands. You'll probably have to wash them obviously afterwards, but you want to start to stuff your chicken breast. So you just want to kind of make room in your pan. I like to leave mine in the glass pan so I don't have a lot of dishes. So I'm going to show you how I stuff my chicken. So this is called a cream cheese broccoli cheddar stuffed chicken breast. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your knife and you're going to get this side of the chicken breast. So here's your chicken breast. And you want to get this side of the chicken breast and cut it open. Do not cut it all the way open. You just want to get it to where it's just half open, like a half of a sandwich, not cut all the way through. You don't want to cut all the way through. You just want to be able to stuff it. Now you can season it on the inside, but because my filling is already seasoned, I'm not going to season the inside. I'll just season the outside, and then I'll show you what kind of seasoning I'm going to be using on it. So what you want to do is go ahead and stuff it. So you just take a spoonful and you just kind of stuff it in there. If you got to use your fingers, sometimes that's easier. I got a spoon right now. Now you can do one of two things. Stuff it and then smush it closed, and then just, you know, make sure each chicken's laid next to it so that it stays closed. You could even use oven-safe toothpicks to toothpick them together so that the stuffing stays in. So I'm going to show you what mine looks like. This is how you want to stuff your chicken, just like this. And then I just kind of take my finger and kind of smash it in like this, and then just fold it back over. Now, once I get it in the pan, sometimes if I have leftover stuffing, I'll stuff in around it. But for right now, I'm going to show you how I season it. Okay, so you can season the outside with any type of seasoning you want. You can use a chipotle seasoning. You can use any type of seasoning you want. The seasoning that I like to use is Tony's Creole seasoning. And this is what I'm going to season. I'm going to start with the underneath. And you just want to give it a little sprinkle. And after I sprinkle the underneath, I'm going to go ahead and put it into my baking dish. And it's probably a good idea to keep a rag on hand like I do. And then you're just going to take and sprinkle the tops of it. And you can put however much you want on there or how little. And like I said, you can use any seasoning you want. So that's basically how I stuff my chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to stuff the rest of it. And if I have any stuffing left over, I'll show you how to add it into the remaining chicken. Okay, so all my chicken breasts are stuffed, so I'm going to show you what they look like. All my seasonings on there. You can see the seasoning on there. And I have just a little bit of my stuffing left in here, so I'm not going to let it go to waste, so I'm going to show you what I do with it. Okay, so with the extra stuffing, what I do is I just fill in the cracks in between where the chicken sits, just kind of in the little crevices area. I didn't have enough to cover this section. So the reason we do that with the extra stuffing is it kind of binds them all together, and as it's cooking, it's going to continue to keep it moist. So you're going to put it in the oven on 350 degrees for about an hour. It really just depends upon how many chicken breasts you have and how thick they are. Mine are pretty thick, and I have 6 chicken breasts, and I've just known from past experience of cooking this recipe that my oven takes about an hour. Just keep an eye on it. Maybe try it for 30 minutes, put a meat thermometer in there and check the temperature, or just kind of slightly look to see if it's still pink. It could be anywhere from 30 minutes to 40 to 45 minutes, depending upon the thickness of your chicken. And as I stated, mine are pretty thick, so it's going to take about an hour. So what I do is I let it cook for about an hour. The last 10 minutes that you have left to continue to finish baking it, you want to pull it out and sprinkle your cheese on top, your mild cheddar cheese that you put aside. Or any type of cheese you want on top. It doesn't necessarily have to be mild cheddar. You can do mozzarella, you can do Parmesan. You can even mix it up. You can even put an Italian cheese blend on top. But the inner cheese, you can even add Parmesan. So really you can just go with it. I just wanted to give you the basics of how I stuff my chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and get it in the oven for 1 hour. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So one of the things that I like about this recipe is not only it's quick and easy, it's definitely budget friendly. Most of the ingredients you already have in your pantry or your refrigerator, but most of all I keep it low carb. So this is a low carb dish. Okay, so my chicken is ready to get the topping put on. This is what it looks like so far. It's almost done. I just have to add the cheese and put it back in until the cheese melts. Okay, so it's going back in the oven on broil to have it melt. And there you have it. It is a creamy broccoli cheddar stuffed chicken. Now, I'm going to just have a salad with mine because I don't do, I keep mine low carb. My husband's going to have mashed potatoes with his and a side of salad. Not only this dish was quick and easy, but it was budget friendly, and I'm keeping it low carb. And there you have it. It's delicious, and I'm getting ready to take a bite. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Keto Lifestyle and Low Carb Cooking with Melissa. I'm Melissa. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Make sure you click that bell because that way you get any delicious, wonderful recipes I post in the future, just like this, quick, easy, and budget friendly. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.